of course.
What's up, guys? Here John back with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the James Conner signing. James Conner got signed to Arizona on a one-year deal. It's just kind of like another repeat of signing a veteran player for 1 year. Not too happy with the trade or signing because I didn't love James Conner in Pittsburgh last year. I feel like he is super injury prone and he's not that good of a running back just in general. One thing he will add more to our game is that he's more of like a receiving back type player. He can catch the ball a little bit, so that'll be nice. And also he's like a bruiser, so we won't be worried about like just biting our fingernails when it comes to down to like 3rd and 1 and just worrying that Kenny and Drake won't make it because that happens a lot. So, and Chase Edmonds I think will take a big step up next year. I think he'll be like a expectations. I think he'll be like a top 20 running back next year. So I'm hoping that he can. And if James Conner's also in there, it'll help him out a little bit more. But it pretty much means that we're not going to get anyone in the draft, which is kind of unfortunate. Maybe we will someone like late round, but like it'll probably be like Benjamin type player that will like literally never play. So yeah, I have mixed feelings about this signing. I do like it just for now, like just for this year. But I don't think James Conner's a very good running back anymore. I never thought he really was that good of a running back. That 1 year where he was like that replacement for the Le'Veon Bell after he got like injured, that was his probably best year. But then after that, he's just never the same. Never the same burst or anything. He's not very fast. He's just kind of like more of like a bruiser running back and just beat people up. But it's very questionable. I don't really know what direction we're going in the draft now because it looks like J.C. Horn for sure is not going to fall to us. So do we want to trade up, get him? Do we want to trade up to like top 10, possibly get Kyle Pitts? Or do we just want to keep our position in the draft like a Rashad Bateman or like a lineman or something like that? Because I think all are viable options. Because I do think that we could possibly trade up to like the Chargers pick or something like that, and get like J.C. Horn because he's estimated to fall like around there. Definitely not gonna go to Dallas because Surtain, but he's estimated to go around there, and I think those two are like the best corners in the draft. But I wouldn't be too mad if we drafted a second round corner because there are some pretty good corners in the second round. I think we're probably gonna look at Asante Samuel Jr., but all the options are up. There's a ton of corners. And Caleb Farley could fall that far too. So there's a ton of options for us. There's not I feel like we could any way that we go, it's not a bad move. I just feel like just don't be stupid. But I feel we could get. I would not be surprised if we got Rashad Bateman because I think Rashad Bateman is a very good wide receiver. And I think Kime said that he really liked the receiving core in this year's draft. So that means that he obviously thinks that this receiving core is really good, might make a move for it. He also said Kyle Pitts was his favorite prospect in this draft. So I'm not saying that we have the draft cap or the capital to trade up for like a 7th, 5th pick in the draft because that's a lot of capital, because especially considering how good this year's draft is. Atlanta, I'm pretty sure, is not going to give up their spot. For just, because what do we got? We got our first this year. We're probably going to need to trade a first next year, and then probably like a 3rd round pick. Probably like a later round pick, like a 7th pick for that 5th pick, because that's a big jump. That's like, we were the 16th. That's like 11 jumps, 11 places that we need to jump in order to get the 5th pick. I honestly think that while it's good, I feel like we'd be giving away too much because for sure I think we would need to give up first round next year. But I feel like if we trade up to the 12th pick, we could probably give like a 1st, 3rd, and we got a 4th as well. We could probably give up those 2-3 picks, and then I think we could possibly get the 12th pick in the draft, get J.C. Horn, or we could stay where we are, or we could trade back. There's just so many options that we have. Because I think that if we do trade back, because we're probably not going to go for Najee Harris or Travis Etienne anymore, but if we do trade back, we could get that UNC running back possibly, which I don't think we're going to get because, again, we signed James Conner. and we could get. I think Rashad Bateman will still be on the table, and we could still get Caleb Farley. I just think that Caleb Farley, like I'm not like I've actually wanted him before, but uh, his back injury seems like it could be like a recurring one because generally when a player has a back injury, it's pretty bad. Like it's a pretty recurring injury and they're pretty injury prone after that. So I hope he's not like that, but because we might actually get him in the second round. But yeah, we'll see because I like the draft prospects this year. I don't think you can go wrong with a lot of them. Obviously there's like the tiers of draft picks. It'd be really nice if we could get J.C. Horn, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't be like mad if we got other players. And so pretty much that's what I want to talk about. James Conner signed a 1-year deal with Arizona. Looks like we're not gonna draft a running back. Looks like we're gonna stay with James Conner and Chase Edmonds in our backfield. So that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Comment down below what you guys think of the signing. Do you think we should have done it, or do you think we should have drafted a running back in the first round or second round? I personally think we should have drafted a running back, but it's all good. And that's it for me for the guys. Peace.